Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of Quick Automotive Diagnostics. Today we have a 2009 Chevy Malibu, and this Malibu was brought to us by a customer, and the customer is complaining of a lot of lights on a dash. So we're gonna diagnose this one and find out what is really wrong with this vehicle. So let me show you what it's doing on a dash. Okay, on a dash, I got the key here. Let's turn the key on. Key is on. It says door ajar. That's normal. No problems. What's going on? No problems. Start it. Vehicle starts no problem. No problem. This vehicle, I don't know why it doesn't act up, but I look at it and you could see these gauges, they went down, both of them. So the fuel gauge and then the temperature gauge, they were all down. And it was telling me that to service the power steering, as you can see, it just happened right now, right in front of you. So service ESC. Okay, so it just happened all of a sudden. So this could happen when the customer is driving and then all of a sudden all these lights comes on, and also you have the immobilizer light coming on. So I did a video previously about Chevy, just like this one, that had the same issues, and yeah, so this is another one that is acting up that I have a chance to have a look at it. And that's why I say, well, let me grab my camera and see if we can find what's going on with this one together. Okay, right now let me do a quick visual inspection, because sometimes we miss that. Let me open the hood here. All right. Well, sorry folks, I'm gonna have to put you on a tripod here so that you see what I'm doing, maybe. How about that? That sounds good. Okay, I can hear bells going on in there, so we definitely have issues. As a matter of fact, let's see what's going on in there. That's really good. It just failed right in front of everybody, so I like that. So let's see. What do we see? Oh yeah, gauges are down. Just as I said, track control, yeah, ABS lights is on. Of course, you can see the security light is on. Power steering is complaining about that. All gauges are down, as you can see. And then it says low fuel, which is not true. So now, to my experience, this is a CAN bus issue. So let's see. Oh boy, I don't want to miss this chance, but I'm gonna go as as basic as I can do. Let's shut it off and then measure the pin 14 and pin 6. And then let's see how many resistance we have there. That will give us some answer for this. Okay, so shut it off. Okay, let's everybody go to bed. I guess I can close, open the door. No, that's dummy. Okay, so I have my tool here. Very handy tool. If you wanna do the diagnosis, I encourage you to have this tool because it's very handy. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the resistor check here. Okay, and I'll hook up on pin 14. That's my CAN low. Okay, and then pin 6 is my CAN high. Okay, I see a little bling there. So let's see what we see here. Do you see what I see? That's 121 ohms, gentlemen. So that will tell us that we do have one module that has a terminator resistor that is offline. So right here we should read 60 ohm. So we have one module here that is not connected, or either is dead, is pulling the CAN down, or something like that. So in this case, what we're gonna do, we're gonna look for the suspect module, and we're gonna disconnect one module at a time. So which means we will disconnect one module or fuse, whichever. It's pretty much. The CAN bus consists of two resistors. Okay, so one is 120 ohms and the other one is 120 ohms. So when they combine both of those together, that makes 60 ohms. Okay. Sorry, I was kind of out of the mood there. I found the diagram here. So from our pin, I don't know if you can see, but I can try. So from pin 6 and 14, why things are upside down there? I don't know why. So we have a one resistor there, and it's in BCM, body control module. So when we talk, we go straight in the body control module, and then we go through, we go to what? We go to, so we have a body control module, and then a vehicle communication interface module. Then we go to the electronic power steering ESP module. After that, we are connected to generator battery disconnect control module. Wow, that's very interesting. Then we go up to the electronic, we go to the, electronic brake control module. So that's the EBCM. And then we go to the transmission control module, then start generator control module, then ECM. So we cannot talk to the ECM, we cannot talk to the transmission control module, we cannot talk to the electronic brake, like the whole CAN power steering we cannot talk to. Let me double check that. So body control module, we could not talk to the body control module. We did not talk to the power steering. What about the ABS? Doesn't even exist. EBCM. Oh, it's there. We did not talk to it either. We did not talk to the what is this? Digital radio, nothing. We just talked to the radio itself, that's all. Boy, that's very interesting. What we're gonna do here, because the BCM seems to be our gateway, we're gonna check some. We're gonna go to the BCM there and then check the CAN communication there. I brought my U-scope, the small one, and then we can check the communication there and see if we actually have anything going on there. Okay, let's look at this BCM here. I just locate the BCM right here, and guys, I check these fuses. Come on now. So I check these fuses. All fuses looks good, but what I found, it's a little bit amazing to me. I found this connector here. You see how nice and clean this connector is? This connector is nice and clean inside there. Let's try to zoom in if you can see better, maybe. That connector looks nice and clean, right? Nice and clean. You can see yourself through that connector. It looks nice. However, the connector up here, up there, I don't know if you see. Can you see what I see? That connector, ladies and gentlemen, is full of some sort of grease. Now, that to me looks like a dielectric grease. Somebody stuffed it in there, thinking that, hey, we put dielectric grease in there and then everything will work better. And they forget that the dielectric grease is actually a seal. So that dielectric grease is meant to be put on a seal, like on a connector seal, not the pins, because it can prevent the power to go through the pin. That's what people forget about. It's a sealant, okay? So when you put it on the pins like that, and then all the pin is like full of grease, how the power is gonna go through that? Sorry about that. I mean, I can be maybe mistaken, but come on, this to me look like every pin in there is like soaked in dielectric grease. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clean that up, and then we're gonna see if this vehicle is gonna act up. Okay, I'll be right back. I cleaned the connector. I remove as much as I can. The dielectric grease was too much in there, so I removed some, but I couldn't remove all. Well, I removed pretty much, like, let's say 90% of it should be off. It was very hard, and I didn't want to bend pins and create more problems, but I'm pretty sure I'm ready to try it out and see if we actually did something. First thing first, before we do anything or connect the battery, I'm gonna measure my my CAN bus here, my terminal 14 and 16, and see if I can get the 60 ohm, because 120, two resistors together in series, in parallel, sorry, not in series. We should have 60 ohms of resistance. So there we go. I'm connect to pin 14 and pin 6 right there. And guess what? Hello, Mr. 60. There we go. Okay. So now we are reading 60 ohm. Of course, you need to do this one with key off, and then just not to interfere with the scanner. Let me disconnect it. Okay. Scanner is disconnected, and we are reading 61 ohm. 60, 61, that's fine. I'm okay with that. No problem. Now I'm pretty much confident that this vehicle is probably fixed, and it's just something that people, I don't understand how people do things like that. So I'm gonna connect the battery, and then I'll do the full scan again, and then I'm gonna see if I can talk to the computer. Yeah, of course I didn't show you how I clean up the grease of the connector, but that's the only step you are missing. But everything is pretty much what you see is what I saw. And the fix is not like really a mystery here. It's just too much grease. As I said, guys, if you are a do-yourself guys, don't think about packing. Pack dielectric grease in a connector or on a pins. That's gonna be like fixing corrosion or preventing corrosion. No, read even the instructions. You put a small coat of the dielectric grease around the seal, like the seal of the connector. That's where it's supposed to be applied. Okay? Oh boy, I don't know how to stress this enough, but dielectric grease, it's a sealant. Like, it will prevent power to go through something. It will prevent water, dust, debris, whatever, to get into the connector, and that's the target. We don't want water to get in a connector. But when you put dielectric grease in a connector, like inside the vehicle here, I don't know what you're thinking. Yeah, you are trying to prevent the corrosion, but again, you forgot one thing. Manufacturer, when they make these, the connector itself, it has a seal built in. There is a seal from manufacturer. And then you don't believe in that, so you decided to pack dielectric grease in there, causing issue. And yeah, so before I talk too much, let me connect the batteries and see if actually I'm right, because I'm pretty much right. I'm confident. I'm pretty sure this vehicle is gonna be fixed, but one way to prove it is just to remove this connector, put it here. Look at that, we have things going on. Big dummy. Put on terminal properly. One hand, okay, hang on. Okay, Okay, you can rest here and see me struggling with this. Okay, that's good. Let's put here, down here. Okay, so it's kind of still rolling. I think he's still on position because I'm a dummy, I left it on. But yeah, look at that. I'm happy with what I see. Let me show you what I see. Oops. Okay. I see a full activity here. That's very good. I see just draw ajar, no other lights. Okay, and now, moment of the truth is what we've been waiting for. So let's reconnect, right? As you can see, I was not connect because I was cleaning all the crap out of the connector, and now all this gray. So we're gonna reconnect. Before, when we scan it, of course, we couldn't talk to any module. As a matter of fact, we can, what can we do? We can do a report. Yeah, let's do a report. That's a previous report, guys. Don't confuse this, okay? We'll skip this. Skip. So this is the report that we're unable to talk to the other modules. As you can see, there is no even, the PCM is not there, TCM is not there. Just we talked to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 modules. So we're gonna say save, pre-repair. Okay, then we're gonna go back. So as you can see again, we did not talk to any of these. So now we're gonna do a full scan because we fix it. So we go back, right? Everything is white now, and then we hit Smart Scan. So it's try to reconnect again to the vehicle. Woohoo! We can talk to the PC, we can talk to the TCM. BCM has a 17 fault code, so we're gonna go in there and see. This one might be optional, so I'm not worried about that. Let's see. Yeah, we can talk to EBCM. Perfect. So now let's see. Let's do the report. This is the report again. Skip that. Oh, oops. Skip this. Save. Again, pre. Now we were able to talk to our engine, transmission, body control module. Let's see what kind of fault code is in there. Outside temperature sensor problems. Shorted to battery or open, blah, blah, blah. Battery voltage impossibility, failure. Wipers, blah, 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 blah. Lost communication with engine control module. Of course, you lost communication with it. Everybody lost communication with each other. So what we're gonna do, so we're gonna quickly clear this. Just like that. Look at that, green, perfect. So this vehicle is fixed and it's actually ready to be given back to the customer. I don't even know how long I spent on this vehicle, but again, a very quick diag with your peace of mind and your knowledge. Not that much, just basics. You can't talk to a module. What could be the problem? Power's in ground. Check your fuses. The fuses are good. You go toward the module. Even before you go to the module, check the potential, like what could be the problem. Usually 99% of problems is in the wires. Why don't you check connectors? Maybe somebody left the connector loose, like the other Chevy I fixed, which had pretty much the same problem. That one, somebody, people do things. So whenever, if you are into diagnosis and stuff like that, always check, because there is some dummies there. I'm probably among them. Dummies there that they will do things that you can't even believe they can do. Leave a connector not connect properly, and probably, fill the connector with some GUIs and just shit like that. Just keep an eye open on these things. Okay. So right now, let's start it and see. Oh, before I start it, let me check the front if I can remove everything out of the way. Of course I did not. So let's cover our beautiful fuse box here. Okay, let's cover our battery. It's amazing, this thing still have like factory stuff. His customer keep his stuff really good. Check the oil for him. There is oil. Okay, now this should be safe to start. I don't know, it's been like a couple minutes I left the ignition on, but before, right away, I could see the gauge going down and I could see the messages and stuff, Nice. Customer is gonna be very, very happy with this. His Malibu is back to life. Wow. So all it was is just a connector packed with the GUI. Before you put key on, you could see immediately problems. Yeah. So this is a fix. I'm gonna put that cover back on passenger side. And I'm gonna call the customer to come pick up his vehicle, and this vehicle is ready to go. Okay, just like that. Okay, viewers, drop me a line, like ask question, or if I did something wrong, correct me. We learn as we go. I'm not perfect. I'm not like, oh, the smart guy. No, we learn as we go. Try to help guys as I could, a little knowledge I have, so that's how we go. Okay, so but see you next video. Next video is coming up, so please subscribe, ring the bell, drop me the line, questions, and see you next time. Bye-bye.